Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. Excuse me. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is April 2nd. Today I live in abundance, for God supports me in every way. And the scriptural reference this morning is a continuation of yesterday's, Psalms 23, verse 1. I shall not want. Except in this moment, I want to stop this tickle in my throat. Let's try that. I live in a universe that is God created and God sustained, and I shall never lack any good thing. The intelligence that brought forth this universe is the intelligence of my mind today. The lavishness of nature is proof to me that my own personal life can be filled with an abundance beyond the limits of my present belief. I now accept this lavish good which God is pouring into my world by means of my consciousness. I destroy every fear of lack and limitation, and I know that God in me has already given to me more than I shall ever be able to use. I am fully receptive to the good which my Father has planned for me. I accept it in every form, whether money, friends, gifts, or opportunities. I seek the prosperous ways of life, for I know that I am God ordained to experience their good. God's power is my power, and God's love is mine, to distribute in my world. My riches are of the mind and spirit, and they demonstrate for me all that I need or shall ever want. I refute all belief that I cannot afford the best. God's desire for me is my everlasting good. I accept prosperity. I accept money as God in action. I accept myself as prosperity. I saturate my mind with God's prosperous ideas, and I give them full authority in my thinking to act through me. I know that I subjectively accept and that the law of mind has already moved into action, and their acceptance is immediate. For I live in abundance, for God supports me in every way. I appreciate the action of prosperity in all my affairs. And so let's take that into our time of contemplation and meditation. God is. God is all there is. God is the singular substance out of which all is made. It is this field of energy, whether we call it the quantum field or God or Buddha or love or life or Allah, Great Spirit, whatever name we use to identify and communicate about this one. It can never be captured by a name. It is infinite. And by infinite, I'm recognizing that it can neither, that nothing can be added to make it greater, that it already is in the allness of itself, the greatness of creation itself. cannot expand, it cannot increase its infinite self. It creates in multiplicity, individualizing itself, incarnating itself in its creation, expanding its experience of itself, expanding its expression of itself, expanding the visibility of itself, yet never depleting or using up or diminishing itself. This is the eternal nature of this one divine beingness. It wants for nothing because it already is all things. And being made out of that same truth is contained within me. That at the core of my being, the spiritual essence, the spiritual truth of me, I want nothing. I shall not want, because the essence of me, the truth of me, the spiritual center of me already is everything. Perfect peace, perfect love, infinite abundance. And I allow myself in this moment to expand my understanding of abundance beyond physical form. I recognize the abundance of life as the breath of life, as the givingness of life to itself, the abundance of love, the abundance of presence, the abundance of peace, the abundance of breath. And then I recognize all that is in this physical realm as an expression of divinity itself, of God itself. And then I recognize I am surrounded by that abundance, more than I could ever use. All of it available to me. Available by alignment. And so this day I focus on aligning my use of consciousness, my thought, an alignment with the abundant nature of life itself, with the abundant form of life itself, removing any restriction that is in my thought that impedes the flow, impedes the presence of my good in this physical form, that would impede the presence of good that sustains and grows Columbia CSL, that sustains and grows any and every expression of life. I get clear in my own thought, recognizing that my thought is thought in one mind. And that as I heal my use of consciousness, consciousness is aligned in truth. And so I simply accept and receive all of the abundance that is available to accept and receive. I open the gates within my own use of mind to receive. And I give as I receive, participating, consciously, intentionally participating in the law of circulation. Circulation that is the unrestricted flow, that is abundance. Grateful. Grateful to understand, to know that the activity of law has already responded, already made it so. To surrender myself to the process of anything unlike what has been spoken coming into my awareness to be neutralized, to be released, to be transformed, to be made whole. So I celebrate. I celebrate that it's already done. And so I step into that, into the completion of the word spoken. And I allow myself to be guided by law into the physical demonstration and manifestation of the word spoken. I let go. I let God be God. I let life be life. I get out of the way. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is.